When there's something strange in the neighborhood, who are you going to call? The Ghostbusters! So today we are going to be reviewing the latest version of the ECTO-1 of the Legos Idea series. This set is item number 10274. It is still available from the Lego store. It has 2,352 pieces, and this thing is gigantic. This thing is a really cool car. We're going to have a look at all the details, but just so you know how big this set is, I had recently reviewed the original Ecto set from about 10 years back, and you can see it's hiding. It was hiding there the entire time behind this set. You couldn't even see it at this angle because of how big it is. So let's put these closer together, and you can see the original Ecto set, which is right there, versus the updated version. That this is like all the bells and whistles on this version here. And if I had any complaint about the newer version, is that it did not come with any minifigures. And that's my only complaint. Otherwise, this thing is just awesome. Just awesome. If you love Ghostbusters, a fan of Ghostbusters, and you love Lego, I can't even fathom how you would ever dislike this set. You can see how much more details they have on the car. You can see where all the damage is done, the rust, and yeah. So let's have a look at this amazing set. So I'm lucky to have both sets, so I can actually have the minifigures and I can display it with the minifigures, and it's nice to have them as a comparison. So you know, just reading about the history of the Ecto-1, it was originally a 1959 Cadillac Miller Meteor ambulance type car or something like that, and it was, you know, reconverted into the classic Ghostbuster car that we know. So let's have a look. Here are the minifigures, by the way. So I don't know why they couldn't have done a set like, you know, just have the minifigures out. You know, it would have been nice to display it. Even if they're disproportionate to the size of the vehicle, it would be nice to have them as a display. They did it with all the Batman vehicles and things like that, so I don't understand why they didn't do it with this set. But, I digress. So let's put the original set out of the way, and let's see how this set works. So, you can see just by the sheer size of my hand compared to the set, it's a nice, like it's a phenomenal display piece. It's not just a nice display piece, this is a phenomenal display piece. You can see the ladder that they can climb on. You can see all the doohickeys. You can see actually as I'm moving the car, the sensors and everything are going. The cannon and the sensors that detecting the ghosts and everything, they're moving, right? This thing here can actually move the tires. And if I open the doors, the nice thing is the doors do open on this one, whereas the original one, they did not open. So as I turn the thing here, you can see the wheels start turning as well. And you can see the tires are moving as well there. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And all I'm doing is just turning this dial back and forth. So that's good. I wish I could say that these bricks light up to give the siren motion, but they do not. Maybe if they ever do a new version of this, they'll put some Technic parts in there or some light up shows and some sounds that'll make it even more awesome. The hood here does lift, so you can see some of the details they had under the hood there. And I'm not a car guy, so I don't know how, you know, accurate the engine is compared to a real thing, but you can see it's got this Cadillac engine in there. So, you know, to me, as a layperson, I'm thinking that's pretty darn cool. Alright, you can see the hood there, all the rust on there. Let's have a look at the frontage of this car. You can see the classic license plate, ECTO-1. You can see the nice grille there, and the headlights and everything there. It looks pretty solid there. I like the build there. The interior of the car. Let's have a look inside through the window. Let's see if I can get in there. I showed you the steering wheel earlier. Can the door open more than that? No, that's unfortunately as far as it goes. But yeah, there's the steering wheel. I do not believe the hood really comes off, so unfortunately I can't pull that off. I don't believe this door opens, but the other side does. So I'll show you that in a moment. As I mentioned, as you move the car, these things move. So that's pretty cool. The trunk does open, so you can lift that up. You can see inside it's got the remote trap. And so we got a little trick function here to make that go. So we can close this door, and they have a little ramp this thing comes out of. So this thing here, I think it usually sits up. You can pull that down and actually pull this thing up. If you pull that up, yes. How come that thing didn't come down? Maybe I don't have it in right. Oh, I have it locked improperly. So this thing does roll down. So let's try that again. Let's put that all the way in. Pop that back open. I think I didn't have the roller thing sitting properly in here. So let's put that straight. And let's try that again. Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, so that usually will just pop down. I think there's some kind of interference. Maybe the table's uneven, but that will just pop down. So we can pop that back up here. And we're going to put that back in so I don't lose this roller thing. If they ever make a trailer for Optimus Prime, they might be able to do it like that. Who knows? Okay, so let's pull this around here. And this door here opens and closes so that these two doors open. So this door here where the classic Ghostbusters symbol is, you can open this door. You can open this door. Let's zoom in and see what the details are. You can see there's a chair in there, and I'm going to show you something really cool in a moment. In there, this thing does come out. This is just a Stay Puft Marshmallow. Just to refresh our memory of the classic Stay Puft Marshmallow. I wonder if they're going to do a large build of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That actually might be cool if they do that. All right. So I guess this for Ray to planted Ray's imagination about making the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in the first place. Okay, but let's keep an eye on here. So on the other side, there's a little trap door right there, right here. So when I push this in, and you can, it's hard to do with one hand. Yeah. And I have to try to figure out how I can do this with one hand so that I can show you what is happening here. But you're going to push this in. There we go. And as you push that through, you can see on the other side, I'm going to push it completely all the way through. There's the seat. This seems to be jammed a little bit. The seat does come out there. I'm going to try that one more time. We're going to push that back in and just kind of push that all the way back there. I'm going to try to push that button on this side again. Where did I lose it? There it is. So there's the button there. And we're going to push that all the way out, and you can see the swivel chair comes out with the little gun there, so you can drive and shoot at the same time. So that's a really cool feature that obviously the smaller version would never be able to work out. Has some nice technique parts that allow that to happen. And yeah, so this chair swivels. You can see the chair there, and to push it back in, you just push the chair back in. You carefully push this back. Sorry. Carefully push that back, and the chair just swings back, facing backwards as it does initially. And on the other side, you can see that brown plating there goes back to where it is. So you can push that out again anytime you want. Let's zoom back out. We'll close up the doors there. So I think I showed you all the bells and whistles of ECTO-1 here. So let's just like kind of take it all in one more time. Again, the scale, you can have the original ECTO-1 right behind it, which did come with the minifigure, so I'm glad I did buy that set. And now they have the new updated version right here. This is the front end, and you can see, as I said, as they're moving, all this stuff moves with it. It comes with all types of bells and whistles. The design, they did an amazing job on the design here. It was a really, really fun build. Lots of details all over the place. Solid build. It's not one of those flimsy builds that you have to worry about. It's just, you pick it up, it's going to fall apart. This thing's solid from one side to the other. I mean, yes, if you drop it, it will break, but otherwise it won't break that easily. Since I do have the original set, probably going to put the Ghostbusters next to it. And it's nice to even have the other set that I can compare it with, and I can tuck that in behind or in front, one way or the other. But that, my friends, is the Lego ECTO-1 set. As I mentioned, still available on the Lego site. So if you are a Ghostbusters fan and you're looking for a really cool display piece and it fits your budget, because this thing's going to be around $200 or so US dollars when you include taxes, fair bit more Canadian. It's $240 Canadian plus tax. So you might be able to get it on special once in a while. But yeah, if you can find it on sale, even better. But yeah, it's a solid set. I definitely recommend it. Piece counts, it's not too bad. Not too bad. As I said, it's 2,352 pieces. So, piece brick count to dollar amount works out quite well. As I said, if I had any complaints, I wish they had included minifigures in a display, just like the original set did. I think that would have made that even that much more special of a set. But on its own, the ECTO-1 set is just amazing. So, again, this is Chucky from Collecting for Fun. I hope you enjoyed the review of ECTO-1 from the Ghostbusters series. Hopefully, I haven't watched the new movie yet, so I hope it's good. So I decided to review the Ghostbusters since the movie just came out, and I figured, hey, it's timely. Let's review the classic ECTO-1, which is still recognizable today since the new movie's out. So you guys take care. Hit that like and subscribe button. It's always much appreciated. I appreciate you guys for watching. And again, we will see you next time. Take care.